Load your swords and sharpen your guns. I'm about to tell you how the arena works. The arena is a competitive environment where up to 5 crews compete to attain the most silver, through mostly hostile actions and 1 PvE action. Whoever has the most silver at the end places first. Depending on where you place though depends on how much reputation you gain, though I do believe it's also based on how much silver you earn too. The only distinct difference between being first or last is that there are some commendations that require you to win an arena match. However, there are a few events that take place using the arena as a backbone, such as Sea of Champions, of which I've taken part in and won live on Twitch, where you can exclusively win these sales here, displaying to all that you are in fact a champion of the seas. There's a few other videos on the channel here with some faces you may recognise, even a video for charity too. Check them out. Moving on to the basics, we'll start right here back at the title screen, which gets you into an arena match. You do this by clicking through here. If your title screen looks a little bit different, then this video is probably old, or you haven't completed the maiden voyage, but there should be an option for the arena. You have a choice of crewing up on a galleon or a sloop, neither of which you can load into solo, but there are ways to do it, such as loading in with a closed crew and having them disconnect when the match starts. There isn't an option for a brigantine, though it has been promised for literally years. Personally, I never recommend open crews, especially in games like this, as there isn't an elo system. You don't even get matched with pirates with similar in-game PvE ranks or sail time. It's entirely random. For my footage here, however, I lucked out and the guy I ended up with was very competent. For the first game in the arena for a while, I felt like the third wheel. So shout out to this guy, who I originally joined with just 4 minutes left in the first match, and we played another game after. Once you've got into the arena and you've set sail, you should end up in the tavern, though there is a chance, like what happened to me, where you spawn in a match midway through. In the tavern, there are several cosmetic boxes and NPCs for you to customize most of your ship and your pirate. The ships do have standard colors that you can't change for the hull, and one very rare color similar to that big fish that isn't real. You know the one. There's also a hot tub, a performance stage, and a cannon. Look, just go have a look. The tavern is right in the center of the adventure world mode, but you cannot get inside when you're on adventure mode. You don't have to do anything to start the match other than wait. The game waits for all crews to be full before it continues with starting the match. You all start anchored in a sort of semicircle, and the match lasts 15 minutes. You earn silver by doing certain things, such as landing cannon shots, killing pirates, and handing in a big glowy chest, which is worth a measly 1,000 silver. You don't earn silver for sinking a ship directly, though they will lose 1,000 silver or up to 1,000 silver if they have less. You don't earn silver for landing a hit on a pirate, but you do earn silver when their ghost releases, and you don't earn different amounts of silver based on what you hit, though there are different icons for where you did hit the ship, which is great for an informational thing, such as if you hit the helm, you know that their steering is impeded. I'm going to talk about this in another video, but right now this is not a great setup for the arena, in mine and many other people's opinions, because it leads to ships farming other ships and keeping them afloat, which is quite toxic. Or you just look for the AFK ship. It allows crews to get so far ahead that they're not worth sinking or being near because you can never win. But I do have a solution that will work and make the arena the competitive place that it should be. Now that you know how the game works, you need to know how that you can communicate with the rest of your crew. Basically, you just use your microphone the same as you do in the adventure mode. Up until not long ago, it was fully open comms with open mics, if that's what the other setting was that the player had. I'm a man of culture, and I've always been pushed to talk. I can't break habits from the old Ventrilla days and the old TeamSpeak days. Open micing and listening to your stepsister hoovering in the background is nothing short of rude, so please, for my sake, go push to talk. Now though, in the arena, all other teams except your crew are muted, and I don't believe that you can unmute them anymore. Direct communication is key in the arena. Short, concise, informational bursts of communication are the most effective. If you've fallen off the ship, just say, "I'm overboard." Don't start screaming down the microphone at your team and distracting them when all they need to know is that you're not on the ship anymore. If you don't have a mic though, you'd have to be one of those that are good at typing and pirating at the same time. There are lots of valid strategies when it comes to the arena. However, if you play it as intended, the strategy I prefer is to grab the chest, hold onto it and prevent other people from handing it in, keeping it as a sort of capture the flag situation where you never give up the flag. The game isn't long enough for it to be too much of a risk. It doesn't make much sense to me to hand the chest in and have it respawn so far away that you have to contest it again. Given at the start of the match everybody starts about the same distance away from the first chest, this is your best opportunity. Though if you don't get it first and you can take it off someone, I would definitely hold on to it, as I personally have no real intention of handing it in until literally the last minute, and as long as it's 100% safe to do so. That's it for a basic new player guide to the arena. There's certainly a lot more I could talk about, but we'd venture into theories and personal preferences. If you'd like to pick my brains about it, come visit me on Twitch. I'm over there 3 days a week. If you think I missed something or you prefer to play the arena in a different way, drop a comment below. I've been ToejahM, I've been your temporary ship's captain, and I'll see you on the seas. Kill the other guy through the door.